Friedrich Nietzsche says all truly great thoughts are conceived by walking. And so we did. The adventure began, and we rose that day to take on a landscape far more expansive than even the thoughts in our minds. The great terrain serves as a challenge and a reminder of mortality, that every day must be utilized lest we waste the one thing that can't be recovered: time. To plant our feet in the soil and take a stand, holding no fear against the elements, is the basis of a meaningful walk. Refresh our minds with peace and not be deterred by the challenge that awaits. If we live in a state of constant fear, can we remain human? Alexander Solzhenitsyn. But embracing nature is more than just a way to stand up straight and take on the world in its most basic form. It's a teacher, the ultimate teacher, and grants wisdom to those eager enough to adventure where the mind seldom follows. Hills and mountains, rocks and beaches, trees and the animals that reside within them, they hold the answers to questions we are yet to ask. The famous John Muir agrees in saying, in every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. The clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness. As individuals, we forget to take time away from the artificial concrete jungle that has erected around us and embraced the roots of our very being. Doing so allows us to ruminate and grow, stepping into the fire to shed the deadwood and regrow the feathers of the phoenix. If we might ignore the complexity of life and embrace something simple, so very simple that it connects to the very core of our spirit, then we might realize the message and value held within us all along. Like a plunge into cold water, our minds need a moment to shut off. Void of judgment, nature is just. The cold is, in fact, merciless, as Wim Hof would say. It shows you where you are, what you are. This separation from the busyness of our minds and a reconnection of our brain with our soul is the center of enlightenment and encourages improvement and growth in a form of actualization. It is not the world that we must alter, but ourselves. This grants a sensation of peace and understanding and demands little of the immovable mountain, and instead calls on ourselves as empowered individuals to bear the alteration and evolve to the altercation. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Henry David Thoreau. So what is it today that you are going to see where you will go? The outdoors are calling. Answer! What are you waiting for? If you've been looking for a sign, I am presenting it to you now. Answer the call of the wild.